Hey guys, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last part, we explored catacombs with our good friend Sebastian in his quest to find a relic that he believed can lift the curse of his sister. Things did not work out the way he hoped it would, and now his uncle forbade him to talk to her. If you guys haven't watched that part, then you should. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys are enjoying my content, be sure to hit like and subscribe for more.
On another adventure, are we?
We are back. We need to talk to Sebastian in Undercroft, so let's just do that.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Now let's see what's next in the main quest. The Headmistress Speaks. The portrait of Niamh Fitzgerald, I hope I said that right, has appeared in the map chamber. I should go there and speak with her. Speak to the portrait of Niamh Fitzgerald in the map chamber. It's been a while since we were last here. We have a new professor.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
That was a small quest, just a conversation. I'm guessing we will be getting a new quest right about now.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
There we go.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
The Polyjuice Plot. I need to speak to Professor Fig about how to get into the headmaster's office. The keepers have something planned for me there. Speak to Professor Fig in his office. This room looks quite magical at night time. I am pretty sure he won't be here at this time. Told you so. Sure, we can wait.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And, sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
You can change into someone else. You can only do this in this game, so crazy. I had a feeling we can't use fast travel since we are someone else. I am pretty sure a headmaster should not be running in halls like that.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Now I really want to know what it is.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unending...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
We really made a fool of ourselves.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the...
I heard the headmaster approaching.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
We are making things a lot harder for our headmaster. People really don't like him much.
I've been doing.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
This is not good.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's doing some ministry work.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
That was a scary conversation. It's a miracle our cover wasn't blown.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that well.
This room looks beautiful, the same regardless of time.
Professor Fig some breathing room?
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I think it's something to do with blood. After all, he's always talking about blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you!
That was so nice of us giving him the diary.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
I hope we made it in time.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Incendio!
I still can't believe all this worked somehow. Let's wait for the quest to pop up. There it is. Access Headmaster's office. I just transition here. It's a long way here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This place has quite interesting things.
Accio!
Another one. Next item, I need to identify this one. This must be a tower. We are going so high up. This is the place.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
I can never say what he just said right.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
They probably do.
Revelio.
First, let's collect everything we can collect. I don't think we will get another chance to be in his office. I need to level up my unlocking skill.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose?
They did a great job in recreating this place.
That must be the pedestal.
This is the book. Magic is radiating from it.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Niamh. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
It looks like we are in a painting or
You
something.
must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
She needs us to find a cloak. I think I know where this is going, and if you guys watch the movies, you have an idea too. We can't access a lot of things.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I need to avoid these guys. They are lackeys of death.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Niamh must be here somewhere.
I have to say this is an unusual trial.
I need to time this just right.
Hide. I freezed. Let's try this again. Why do I feel they are looking for me?
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
I think they can't hear me even if I run. Now this one is definitely looking for me.
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
It would have been so nice if we can travel all the way by the rooftops.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Niamh be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
And that's what we are going to do.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
They looked so disgusting with all these fly-like things around them.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
I thought they found me.
That closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
I was expecting this trial like the other two in the dungeon where we fight some sentinels, but this is so bizarre. I like it still the same. In fact, this is more fun than the usual trial.
Now's my chance.
No!
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
But we still have to be careful. They will definitely find me if we bump into them.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Niamh?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
This must be the Elder Wand from the movies.
I've never felt such power. Depulso! Revelio! Depulso!
It's so strong. Now we don't have to hide anymore. We can defeat them. We have chicken hair too. This is a bizarre world.
Depulso! Protego! Depulso! Descendo!
I thought we could push them off the cliff. Glad to know I was right. This wand every attack result in critical damage on these guys. It would be nice if we can keep it. More of them.
Descendo! Depulso! Protego!
You guys don't scare me now. We have the Elder Wand that's going to blow you guys.
Depulso! Defendo! Defendo! Protego! Superfly! Depulso! Depulso! Defendo! Depulso! Defendo! Descendo! Descendo!
Here, have this.
Protego! Stupid one! Depulso!
These dogs are a pain. They are quick on their feet.
Depulso! Defendo! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Defendo! Depulso! Descendo! Depulso!
That was a nice warm up. Here is death. It came to play with us. You are going to regret messing with me. Just a troll and some of these guys. You think they are going to be enough? You are mistaken.
Depulso!
For a big guy, this troll can move so fast. Sneak attacks are not going to work on me.
Defendo! Bombarda!
Here you can have it back.
Depulso, Bombarda, Protego, Stupefy.
Good thing I saved this. I had a feeling it's not the end of these trolls.
Defendo. Protego, Stupefy.
I am hoping to keep my focus on this one and take him out first. He has a lot of health.
Defendo, Bombarda.
Now it's their turn.
Descendo, Bombarda. Stupefy. Defendo, Bombarda.
Don't give up. They don't stun easily.
Stupefy. Descendo, Defendo, Bombarda. Protego, Stupefy. Bombarda, Defendo.
Just a couple more shots.
Stupefy. Descendo, Bombarda. Defendo.
So I forget about this one.
Defendo, Bombarda. Protego, Stupefy. Defendo, Defendo, Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo.
I think that's all of them.
Revelio.
I have the wand and cloak. I am only missing the stone from the story. This might lead to that.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
There it is. It will be so cool if we can keep all these relics.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet.
We won't be the same without her.
It must be waiting for her to die. Let's have a chat with the dead professor.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
I think that's what we are hoping for. We are finally going to experience her memories.
But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
I will remember it, Professor.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Niamh, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Story is getting more and more interesting. I like they provide us with a shortcut to the map chamber after each trial.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It sounds fascinating.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
That was an amazing quest. I seriously liked that one a lot. I think I will end this part here. I hope you guys enjoy this part. If you did, then drop a like and consider subscribing. I will see you guys in the next one.